It's amazing how much you can watch from learning TV. Like this morning, somebody sent me this trailer of a new documentary about Milwaukee, about a neighborhood in Milwaukee where they have a higher percentage of black men put in prison. Here's the punchline: for no reason whatsoever. So in this documentary, just in the trailer, just in the 2.5-minute trailer, we learned that all of the cops in Milwaukee are picking on black people for no reason whatsoever. White people are doing the same thing. They're getting away with it. What the hell's going on? Check out the trailer.
It always feels like there's something missing.
My husband has been incarcerated for 21 years.
Happy birthday to you.
He never forgets a birthday. He never forgets a special occasion. Hello.
There has been more people that have been incarcerated out of this area than any area in the entire world. Not because they were hardcore criminals, because if we let the truth be told, we're no more safe.
Black male incarceration is a terrible thing in terms of its impact on the stability of neighborhoods. It's an outcome of a whole lot of other instabilities in these neighborhoods that are creating this no-win situation.
There are people who have to be punished and go to prison.
Yes.
The problem that I have is that when people come out, there's not an end to the process.
It's also part of a bigger picture of thousands of other people just like you that's also writing that judge, you know, asking for a second chance.
You know how many times I was pulled over in high school or got caught with like a dime bag of marijuana, and they call your parents and you go home, when in the urban communities you get stopped and now you're sent to juvie, now you're sent to lockup, now you're in the system, and now you're set down this path that is so hard to come back from.
Men from our community, you just don't see them no more. And you don't think about the fact that they're doing 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 150 years. 1.5 million black men are missing from our society.
It goes against every sense I have of how America's supposed to work. If people know the truth and if people stick together and if people stand up, that we actually can change the way things are done.
This is shit, we're not paying attention to what we're doing as men. And it's a generation of young people that surround us watching this, aspiring to be just like us.
I can't really say where I'll be in 5 to 10 years. I can say that I'm gonna work hard to get further than I am right now.
So this documentary's not really just about Milwaukee, is it? It's about this mass incarceration of black people all over the country for no reason whatsoever, and how white racism is victimizing all these black people. Again, no victims of these criminals floating around. Nobody's interested in who is at the end of this long line of criminality and black on white hostility. This guy knows the answer. He was in the middle of one of these transactions we're now seeing every day. I don't know, what are the details here? He went to buy a play game station or something like that. I don't know if he was buying, if he was selling. Either way, he met one of the fellas, and one of the fellas tied him up, kidnapped him, and killed him. This is happening every day. It's a black thing. That's why you wouldn't understand it. Let's get on with the rest of this video. You know, it's weird how in videos like that, they never mention victims. So all of these black people in Milwaukee are being put in jail for smoking a little reefer. Listen, if they put everybody in Milwaukee over the last 10 years who's been smoking pot when they got picked up by the cops, every person in Milwaukee would be in jail. Ask a cop, they'll tell you that's true. But now we get this documentary repeating the greatest lie of our generation. The black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism all the time, everywhere. That explains everything, especially why cops are always messing with black people in Milwaukee, even though they never commit any crimes. There's never any victims out there. Isn't that weird? How do you explain that? Other than the clown who made this documentary, the clowns who produced it, the clowns who watch it, the clowns who pronounce it the next biggest thing. Oh, we know what they're up to. They just don't want to make the black kids angry.